used to think that death was the scariest thing that could ever happen to me. Just the thought of it would send a shock through my entire body. My fingers would start trembling, my chest tightening, my mind spinning into a kind of panic I didn't even know I was capable of feeling. Most people picture fear as something you run away from, but this fear, it didn't just sit in front of me, it lived inside me. It rearranged the way my mind worked, the way my body responded. It disrupted my whole system. And the strangest part, I carried this fear for years without ever questioning it. It sat in the background, quietly shaping how I live. Until recently, one ordinary day, for no particular reason, I asked myself a question I had never dared to ask. Where is this fear coming from? Why did the idea of that shake me so deeply? Why did it hit me like a wave I couldn't breathe under? So, I wandered through my mind carefully, honestly, not trying to fight the fear, just trying to understand it, and slowly uncovered the truth. My fear of death wasn't really about death at all. It was about not living. I realized that if my life suddenly ended tomorrow, there would be too many things left undone, too many dreams unlived, too many versions of myself I never explored. I wasn't terrified of dying. I was terrified of dying with regret. I wanted to know if there was more to life than the version I was settling for. More joy, more purpose, more meaning, more love. And once I understood the real source of my fear, something shifted. Suddenly, the fear didn't feel like a monster anymore. It felt like a message from the part of me that knew I wasn't done yet. Ironically, the fear that once paralyzed me became the very thing that made me brave. There's a quote that says, bravery isn't the absence of fear, it's the decision to move anyway. Fear is not the opposite of courage, it is the birthplace of courage. When I started analyzing my own thoughts instead of running from them, I started understanding myself, my decision, my habits, my beliefs, my patterns, and with that understanding came something I hadn't felt in a long time. Control. Death no longer scares me the way it used to. I'm no longer running from the thought of it because now I know that's inevitable, a part of life, not the enemy of it. What scares me far more is the idea of never living fully before I reach that moment. So this video, this message is a reminder to myself and to anyone who feels stuck or afraid you are not powerless. You don't have to wait for the right time. You don't have to wait for confidence. You don't have to wait to feel ready. Fear is not a barrier. It is a signal, a call to action. If you're afraid, that means there's something on the other side worth fighting for. That is guaranteed. But a meaningful life is not. Not trying, not reaching, not growing, not loving, not chasing the life you want. That is what wastes the blessing of being alive. So, to anyone who needs this, I hope you're chasing something. I hope you're chasing something bigger than your fear. I hope you're aiming for a life that feels like yours, not the version you settled for. Accept the fear, feel it, but don't let it consume you. Use it. Turn toward the life that scares you because that's usually the life you actually want. Don't stay still. Don't wait for permission. Don't wait for the fear to disappear. Chase something. Chase something real. Chase something that makes you feel alive.